Hello everyone. Hello everyone. It's me. I haven't posted a video update in a long time, but here I am right now, and I'm gonna give you guys some tutorials for using a makeshift Gundam marker and panel line markers. I have some of them lined up right here. Messed up. So first we have this. This is a fiber pen. This is really useful if you ask me. This is a point 0.2. Here, you can see it right here. It's point 0.2. This thing is tiny enough to actually get into the lines that you need. And here's the tactical lines for the acetable frame. And what I just do is go to some larger lines and just dab it right there. And take a little Q-tip and then smudge them. And you have this. It's not clear in my camera, but there. See these lines right here. I used the marker on that, and see this. This one right here. This thing is lined. So you can see it pretty good. This was all done by just this humble marker that if you buy it in the Philippines, it'll cost you about 60 pesos or something like that. And well, the brand of this thing, if you're going to ask me, is let me go check. Doesn't have any brand. I'm sorry. But still, this is the advisable thing you use. Well, you could also use the ballpoint tip because this thing is fiber tip. Look at that. Let's put it there. You go. This is a fiber tip pen, so it is good. And of course, if you have a ball tip or needle point, that will be good, especially if it's a needle point and other stuff. So you have your own. You remember when you were a kid, you will always have those boxes filled with coloring materials and other arts and crafts. You could just take these from there, and they could act as your Gundam marker. They're not made from the same. They don't use the same liquid or ink to yes, Gundam mark, but they still work pretty good. If you ask me. For me, yeah, it works really good. This was done, this part right here. I haven't finished panel lining the astral frame yet, but this was done right here, just by this. Just smudged it on to the surface. It's black. Smudged it onto the surface and then just rubbed it on. And right here on the shins right here. Yeah, you can see this black. This black part right here. The one here in the blue part. There's the black side in the middle. That was also done by this marker. But if you're gonna ask me, the ink used for this is really dull, and you could actually consider this gray lining marker. So this is the best thing used for white surfaces. And if you're going to go for dark, to go for this, you can buy. This is actually part of some of the from a art box like that. And what I basically did is here. There's a comparison I have. This one is the lining here. I did with this one in the shin right here. Yeah, that black line right there. It was done by this. While the other one, you can still see it, but I actually had to apply more than you'd expect just to get that, and that's what made it. So if you have some of this right here, this works really well because this has darker color than this. You can use this if you're lining up something like the RX-78, an HG RX-78 or a master grade. You can use that. But this you can use this for dark areas. But if for really dark, jet black, then you can use this. So there's your makeshift Gundam panel Gundam markers, and I'll show you a little tutorial. So let's go take out this, and I'll make a little comparison. Let's go with a little bit of, here we go. So see this, just going to line up this part. So just take it in, just dab it on right there, nice and good. Yay. So yeah, smudged right there completely. Just take a Q-tip. See this? So you have to smudge that thing out. Smudge it. Just clean it up with a finger afterwards. Then it's lined. It's lined like it's lined up really good. Look at that. See? And if you use this lighter one, we can just dab it right onto it again, and this is actually more grayer. This is actually gray. So on white surfaces, I'm going to use this instead of the other one I previously used because this would make a lot more sense. So here it is. Here's a lighter marker against a darker one. The lighter one is, well, this one right here, and the darker one is this. So which one suits it better? Of course, for me, this one suits it better, but that depends on who's the person building it. So also we have this. See this? There's a tiny little stress mark. See it? See that white little dot right there? This one to be exact. This one right here, yeah. That one. So all we have to do is dab it on. Still, just give it a little smudge, and then presto, it's gone. So you can use these little childhood memories, and you can make something cool in modern times. So let's try it again. I'm gonna go try using this. This thing is more effective actually. The other one takes a little bit more time to use, but you can just get the hang of it. So let's go run by it. Dab it on. See, just continue to dab it. Oops, I didn't put anything right here. Let's go that in. So let's put this on right here. Yeah. Take this. Take the Q-tip out. Just wipe it off. Then the other part here. Swipe it off. Use well afterwards, since this is really, since the ink used by this is really liquid. Actually, it's almost like water in consistency. You can just smudge it off using your fingers like this. Then presto, lined up really good. So that concludes it. If you think this is bad, well, of course, people take time to develop skills, especially in teaching or online teaching or in Gundam panel lining. But still, you have to practice. And haters don't have a place in society. But hasty comments would be, it's okay, just as long as it's not too offensive or you're not too mean. If there's anything wrong, you can just tell me. Oh yeah, and I also panel lined this part. I've done it all. I've done it by using this. Since this is a lighter, I should use a darker one. And yeah. Actually, this one works for anything. This one right here works for white. Most causes. So if for the last remaining minutes, I'll just try using this for this part right here. Sorry, I'm a little bit shaky. So let's just dab it on right here. After a good lining, after you lined it enough, it's already good enough if you actually like this. It's already good if it's just like that. So just take out your tip or your fingertip. Or use any tip. Right. Then it's lined up good and ready. So what you like to do now is there's some vents right here in the shoulder armor. Then smudge it up. That like so. Then if you wanna make it dirty, a little bit dirty, a little bit ragged, I advise using this, but I used this, so it actually turned out more cleaner than the other one, but still it's lined. So if you don't have enough cash to buy a Gundam marker or anything, as long as you have the correct colors in your childhood memory kit, you you can save and get another Gundam model kit that you can use for practice for these, and then there. But still, it's always advisable to use the real pan liners because sometimes they stick more and they're more easy to use because they're built for gunpla kits. Uh, yeah, as long as if you don't have one, if you're low on cash just like me, it's okay to use these because they turn out pretty good. So I use Gundam marker in this, even on this part right here, these fins, everything, even on the front vents and the body of the tactical arms itself, even the blades right here and the side details, all done by these three. These are black. So that concludes my tutorial and some of my hints. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to call this, but still, that's it. So bye.